Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. So today, Movie Night with Spidey Episode 2. So yes, it's a very, very new series. I basically decided a while ago that I wanted to do something to do, because I do have a rather extensive movie and sort of TV series, anime sort of collection. So I thought I'd loosely do something on my collectible show, whether I show other stuff besides my main, my statues and my original art and the comics. So pretty much showcasing. So it'll be part, collectible show, part review, part information. So doing my own sort of little spin on things. It may not necessarily be the best review in the world, but it's what I'm going to do anyway. So yeah, I'm glad if you watch. If it's not your thing, then that's fine too. But yeah, so basically I will pick a movie. I do have an idea now of the way I'm sort of going to go a little bit forward. I didn't obviously prep it for this particular video, but I'm going to pretty much just draw a letter out of a hat or something like that. And then sort of choose something from that thing. So you'll see it at the end of the video. I'll choose the letter and go, okay, something will be beginning with F next week or next episode or whichever like that. But yeah, as I said, I haven't quite prepped enough for that. But let's get stuck straight into it. I want to try and make these videos not as long as a lot of my other ones. Try and keep it a sort of about 5 to 8 minutes roughly. Anyway, so the movie in question for this particular episode is Brotherhood of the Wolf. So, Brotherhood of the Wolf, I learnt about this quite a few years ago. I do like foreign films, mainly like Hong Kong cinema, Japanese cinema, things like that, but I will dive into other, sort of like the European market and things like that. But Brotherhood of the Wolf was actually recommended to me by a mate who loves martial art movies as well. Now, this is not really classified as a martial art movie, even though there is some in there. But Brotherhood of the Wolf is actually pretty much based on an urban legend out of France, out of the 1700s, I think 1760s to 1770s. Now, please excuse me if I butcher some of these French names. Obviously, I'm not a French person or a French-speaking person, so please, yeah, if I butcher the names, just ignore it. Yeah, so this is loosely based on the Beast of Gévaudan, I think is how it's pronounced. Which is an urban legend from that time. Basically, killed a lot of animals, killed like over 100 people. So yeah, it is loosely based on that. I think actually a lot of the characters in that actually do appear in this are actually real life characters and things like that. So obviously loosely based on them. Pretty much, yeah, you've got, this is directed by Christophe Gans, French director. It is starring the, one of my favourite martial arts actors, actually. He's technically classified as like a co-star or a, not a main character really, but to me he was a main character and that's why I watch it. That is Marc Dacascos. Marc Dacascos spent a lot of Hong Kong cinema, a lot of American cinema, and in recent times actually in John Wick. I think it was number 3. Yeah, John Wick number 3 it was. But yeah, one of my favourite martial artists. But yeah, the main character in this, Chevalier de Fronsac, is played by Samuel Le Bahan, I think is how it's pronounced. But pretty much this is part action, part horror to a certain extent, but mainly suspense and mystery. So obviously based on this beast that's been killing all these people, King of France pretty much sends the envoys, which is the Chevalier, or I don't, yeah, as I said, I'm going to butcher those French names, and also Marc Dacascos's character, who is Manny, who is a Mohawk Native American, to try and investigate to find out what is doing it, who is doing it, and obviously that unravels the rest of the mystery and the story, that there is a beast. Is there somebody behind this beast and their killings? Plus a whole heap of other subplots and things like that all get twisted to find out what is actually happening with these killings. The strange and sort of, like, you know, the little, as I said, part info or part cool facts. The actual beast itself. Now, I won't give it away whether it actually, even though it's called Brotherhood of the Wolf, I won't actually give it away whether it's a wolf or whether it's something else. But the actual creature itself in the movie was part CGI and actually part done by Jim Henson's Creature Shop. You know, Muppets, you know, Fraggle Rock, all the Jim Henson goodness. So yeah, quite an interesting fact. And the other fact is actually, as I said, watched it more for Mark Dacascos. He actually had to learn how to ride a horse because he didn't actually know how to ride a horse. He also studied Mohawk Native American culture to obviously get more into the part. And he actually had to learn French and actually became quite fluent in French as well for this particular movie. So he really did his legwork. But yeah, you've also got people like Vincent Cassel, Monica Bellucci. So there's some more recognizable names in there besides a lot of French actors if you don't know many French actors. But yeah, so star-studded, very dark, gritty movie. A lot of awesome action scenes. Obviously, as I said, there's a bit of horror, a little bit of gore. Not too much gore, but a little bit of gore. But it all on this, the whole subplots, the whole main twist of who the creature is and how it came about. Obviously, all unraveled at the end. But yeah, you got to pick up on some little hints and tips and little, like, almost Easter eggs all on the way, and you might actually be able to guess what it is or who's controlling it. A little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, you'll find out. Yeah, so awesome movie. Love this movie. Obviously, you know, nothing too special about this. Like, this one is actually, it's called Collector's Set mainly because it's a 2-disc edition. One disc has obviously just got the front cover of the slipcase, and the disc 2 with the special features has got the back of the actual slipcase. But yeah, awesome movie in my personal opinion. I would suggest checking it out. I'm pretty sure there is a dubbed version on here. But I do prefer to watch an original language if possible, because obviously that's the way it's been filmed, that's the way it's intended to be watched, and that's the way I think you should watch it. Obviously, if you're not a subtitle person, watch the dub version. It's a little hinky, but it's like the translations are actually not too bad from what I know. But yeah, check out Brotherhood of the Wolf. Awesome movie. And I do highly suggest it. So, but that'll do for this particular video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try and get better at these review things and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully what I gave you was enough for you to go out and watch it if you feel like you want to watch it. But anyway, thank you for watching. Do all the usual YouTube stuff. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment if you want to. Please hit that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.